Hey, wait a minute, where's my music? There it is. Game's supposed to start in 5 minutes. Only game was in here, but... Nanner came. Let's go. I sniped a viewer. Go ahead and make sure all of my scripts that I want are running. Get preset texture mods on, viewport expander, get the arrow keys going. Telestrator, VCR. Looks about right. In both. That's a true dedicated man. Dedicated to supporting Tag Pro streamers. You love this. Sorry, I'm probably muffling my mic right now. I'm moving it. Should be good now. Just trying to make sure I come through clear. Alright, and then let me get a prediction set up for game 1. Who gets more Tag Pros in game 1? We'll do Pokeballs and odd things. And we'll go ahead and give this a 5-minute submission period. Hopefully we start, that's assuming we start on time. We might be a little late. I don't have a group link yet. Wish I could set it at like 7 minutes, but I can't. Maybe I'll just wait to start that prediction until we get something going. Mods banned you, can't talk. 4,000 hours. Have you applied for ban decay? Ooh, Cheese Doodle just dropped Majors Playoff Support Bot in Majors Discussion. You can pick a role and support the team you'd like with your flair. This is cool and easy. You just click a little drop down and do the thing. Love to see it. Not sure about the K. She chose not to do anything about it. It's kind of weak. Tough. Yeah, I don't know. The decay is like a different thing, like than appealing the ban. You can apply for decay to like have your older bans not count towards an extended current ban. So like if you you know how like in your 7th or 8th ban, it's like a substantially longer amount of time. If you apply for ban decay, it's like it can go further down. Anyway. Game should be getting underway soon. Underway soon here. But I don't have a game link, and I don't see many of the teams online just yet. I see just one person from the two teams in a VC and comp right now. So probably finishing up some scrims. Game will probably get started around call it 8:56 if I had to guess. Switch the scene to get some thumbnail action here. Been using this image as my thumbnail, just going to leave it up for a bit so I can easily find it and screen it when it comes time to upload to YouTube. Turn that down a little bit. Drop down where? It's in the Majors discussion channel in the Competitive Tag Pro Discord. That's where the the thing is that I was talking about. Not going in there. That's fair. That's a fair response. I don't blame you. Hey, welcome, JJ. Alright, looks like we're starting up soon. I don't think we're going to have any forfeits here. Hopefully Harlami can get in soon, just in consideration of time. We should be starting any day now. Thanks for waiting. Yeah, so unfortunately Pokeball's frustrated that they didn't get in here, but the rules about delaying starts only apply when you send everybody the link. So that's when the timer started. They got here since that time. Not going to be a forfeit. You have to send a link to everybody on the team for that to work. So if you're ready to go and it's default time, you better send a link to everybody on the team. That's how you get in a position where you can potentially force a forfeit or whatever. But if you don't send it to everyone on the team, or you don't get confirmation that a player who you sent it to is going to send it to everyone on the team, then per the rules, there's no forfeit to be had. You can insert the snarky spheroid comment about how we don't care about the rules right here. And we're just waiting for Chicago right now. Hopefully we'll get underway soon though. I believe it's a Chicago-Dallas split tonight. One team being Central, one team being Chicago. Looks like Pokeballs had some miscommunication. Somebody jumped out of team as there was a launch. This whole thing is pretty scuffed, not gonna lie. Pretty scuffed start to this series. Hope, I would like to have started streaming, 15 minutes ago. But it is what it is. Here we go, in game. Great, excellent, fucking. Alright, we gotta turn off the comp stats script and give it a refresh in here.
3, 2.
No jerseys, love that. Sad, very sad. Oh well. "30 seconds in, and Smalley has an opportunity to get out high. Couldn't quite make it to the boost, and Scrapper will pick up that return. Spheroid nearly gets out past 3. Circle tries to do the same behind him, but both of them are picked up by Hondro. I think the most powerful boost on this map is, for grabs, probably this. I haven't yet to see either team use it. Spheroid trying to hit that one here. It's a nice route. Just missed the boost. Very fun route. This kind of clunky, but super fun if you can hit it right. It's like off of here and then down off of this corner and then down. No one sees it coming. It's like a juke boost. It's very nice. Scrapper able to make it out low. Smalley's got the boost behind him though, and he will get that return. Circle heading to that bottom boost, thinking about going high. He does go high, and he's past 2. He's got the top lane open. Comes off the wall. A flaccid grab propels Smoji Yabujin into that return. Spheroid gonna try to come in off the wall. Smalley and Yabujin right there to stop it. Good comms from the red defense, even if they let them out. They're gonna let Circle out here again, past 2 one more time. Comms maybe not as fast that time. Nas not in a great position on the OD, but he gets a grab and he goes out high. He will get returned though. Smalley stops the grabbing chain. And red team will almost be reset. Nas has to get the return here in base. Scrapper is out past him, but he's got multiple red balls ahead of him to help him get this reset. Whiskey's going to get an uncontested tag pro at the bottom. Nas picks up a contested juke juice up high. Appreciate it, Nanner. Thank you for following. Nice overlays. Thanks. Missed a couple things there, but Hondro is able to make it out past 2. The Globfins not able to capitalize on their pup. Oh, they weren't able to capitalize on the tag pro, and Hondro couldn't quite bring that in for a cap. This might have been covered. This was probably open if he took it the right way, but neither of them manifest into a cap. Still a 0-0 game here on Rush. I feel like Rush is a pretty defensive map by virtue of it being hard. Well, maybe it's a low scoring map because it's very easy to hold. So if you can get out, it's hard for the other team to cap. So that's what I mean when I say defensive. But it's not easy for defenders by any case. I don't think that. It's going to be a pup sweep here for Pokeballs. Smalley gets a tag pro. Hondro the rolling. Smalley will take the tag pro to offense. Blue plays 3D. And it's going to work out for them. Maybe a little bit of impatience with the grab there, not having a super clean grab before they sent it to the flag. Hondro here going to get the rolling on flag. They only have like 2 seconds left on it. Will he man-eat a fuse? He won't, and the tag pro is going to run out. He heads low and hits the corner into the spike. That's one of my favorite boost routes, off that and rolling into this. And if you immediately hold up left, you can come through it really clean. If you're not planning to hit it though, that's going to kill you every time, right into those spikes. Smalley, nice route off the top, going over that boost as if it's active. The tried and true arm branch technique. Treat every boost as if it's active. I got a request from Circle to moan every time he caps, but we haven't seen a cap yet this game, so I haven't been able to do it. Scrapper comes in and wins that tag pro after Smoji tried to help out his team and win that tag pro as an FC, but he got a little scared and peeled off. Circle, smart spike, get the rolling on flag with the Tag Pro lead. Nas has to hold here. Nice boost from him. Ooh, almost a really nice kiss as well, but he is still safe. Gotta be careful as he comes into base here. The return will come, but it's a 1v2 situation for red team in their base. It won't turn into a cap just yet. Smoji walking back to base. They still have a numbers advantage, though. Blue with 3 OD there. Nas looking like he wants to take this bottom route in, but I don't know if he should. I would walk back up to this boost here. If you're going to hold for pups, that's the place to be. You can either go down here or come in for the cap. You can change that in a moment's notice. Nas trying to find his way through the OD. The blocks weren't quite there. Scrapper going to be out the other way now. Pass 3 going into the second lane. Stubs his toe on the wall here and gets returned. It's going to be a tag pro for the red team, and they use it to get the return. Hondro's got a block on Scrapper. Spheroid's going to be out rolling intact low, though. He'll take it into the 4th lane as Smalley and Nas go hide in a corner. Both teams in a powerful capping position here. I would say blue team is probably in a stronger position, to be honest, unless Nas can get some tags here. Oh, not aware of when the time was running out on the power-up, and they will get returned, but on the other end, Sound OD keeps it a 0-0 ball game. Both FCs will kiss down in the 4th lane, and we are about 60% through game 1 and have yet to see a cap here. The heavily favored HGP not able to lay out caps in an onslaught like they have been in prior weeks. OD and holding and some stub toes getting in the way of things. Scrapper, nice boost route low, tries to work his way in, but Hondro and Smalley with a nice diamond OD. Smoji's fighting for that top power up because it is a tag pro. Nas now going to fight Whiskey on the bottom one, but it will go to HGP, both of them. Smalley has to stay alive here, nearly spikes himself. Ooh, and he's in a dangerous spot here. There's the first cap of the game for Scrapper with a nice lead from Spheroid. I think Pokeball's got a little stressed as far as worrying about the OD. Then that let HGP win both of the pups and close in on that OD and eliminate it. Just a 1 cap deficit though. Spheroid with a nice grab out lane 4. Goes over the blocks. He's got a boost to work with. Can he cut back underneath? He can't. Nas picks up that return. Circle, nice boost off the back wall. Gets out past 2. Coming through lane 3. The red OD in a kind of a weak position. They're going to get blocked out. And ooh, there's a Circle cap for you. I don't know. That was my attempt at a moan. Sorry, buddy. Maybe that's not what you wanted. Oh no, Nas and Hondro not quite working together to win that pup, but they do come away with it. It's a rolling bomb split, 1 on each side. Hondro, nice defusal, and it sends Circle into the spikes afterwards. Smalley taking a grab to give his rolling bomb regrab some space. He gets it. Circle can't hit the snipe. Nas is going to be out high. He is defused, and Circle can't hit the snipe over the top either. Oh man! Spheroid caught him on the hezzy backwards. If he straight lined off this wall, he might have had it. I know the boost wasn't up, but still, sometimes you can carry that speed all the way through it. Might have been a cap, but not sure if Spheroid was there or not. Whiskey had a nice chance at a grab there, but Spheroid takes it instead. Nice juke past Smoji in the bottom lane. Nas is ahead and waiting for him, though. Uh-oh, a flaccid grab. Puts Red in a dangerous position here. Another flaccid grab, ill-advised. And power-ups are coming up. Somebody on the red team has to look for one of these power-ups. Smoji now fighting for that bottom one. Hondro in position to win the top. He'll get a rolling. Whiskey Jack wins the Juke Juice low. Circle with 1 cap already. Goes into the top lane. He'll run into the opposite FC. Whiskey making moves to the bottom lane. Will he cut it high? He does. Over the red team boost. Both FCs pretty safe here. Oh my god, Scrapper with a devastating snipe on the blue FC in the top lane, coming out of nowhere. And just 60 seconds left to play in a very low-scoring game. Red team will have to shake something up here if they want to come away with a victory in this half. Nas with a nice move. He's got the team boost, or the neutral boost to go low. He passes on that. He gets killed running into his own teammate. Miscommunication there as far as how the blocks would develop. Just not on the same page. That happens. I do that shit. This boost when you get out, I know this is like a bad place to come into base here, but it eliminates that boost, which can sometimes be used to catch you like here or here from the defense. I find it harder with someone on your tail to hit this boost anywhere significant if someone's right behind you. Hey, HD, thanks for the raid, gamer. We got 30 seconds left in game 1. We had a late start, so this is still early on in the night. HGP has a 2-0 lead. It took them about 7 minutes to get their first capture, though. Pokeballs, vastly favored to lose by HD's model, have been putting up a good fight here, but HGP has just been a little more coordinated with the pups, and that's given them this 2-cap lead. Nas going for a nub step, can't connect. Spheroid's going to take the kept flag and be content with that and the victory. Whiskey Jack 216 and 13, leading in power-ups with 5. Scrapper, a nice game. Circling with a cap, Scrapper with a cap, and Spheroid with 2 minutes and 8 seconds of hold and 10 returns. Very controlled game. No captures for the red team, and minimal pups. 2-0 HGP. Let me go ahead and update the scoreboard here. And then I'll check the EUs for who got more tag pros. More tag pros went to HGP, 5-2. I don't think anyone participated in that prediction. So I'll just delete it. Doesn't matter. Let's get another prediction up in game 2 here. Who gets kept flag in game 2? We're gonna have 4 options here. Both teams, neither team, HGP, and Pokeball. Gonna give you guys 5 minutes to submit this, to maximize our submissions. Stream R. Thank you, HD. Smalley got the last second kept, so I think it's a tie. Good point. Kept flags are an important stat. Everybody loves kept flags. I'm gonna go grab my water at the start of this next game. I will wait though until the game starts so we don't miss anything. I should really give Cell and Lamatron some like MVP perks or whatever here in this server. Give them a shiny badge because they're here all the time. A VIP badge. What is your name in chat? Are those actually L's? Malbolgian, or is that like a capital I in there? I got Lamatron, his VIP role, but I can't quite find Cell. But it doesn't matter because we're underway for game 2. Zoom this in just a smidge. Maybe a smidge more. Too many smidges. Might have just turned off streamer mode. Yeah, let me turn that back on. It doesn't matter. If you hear a Discord bleep, that's not the end of the world. Sphere with a nice grab out early. Not messing around. Man, I hate this. Okay, that's a good zoom. Yeah, I think I'm also rooting for Pokeballs just by virtue of them being the underdog. I do have HGP as my Nooper favorites. I think they're too cohesive to be beat in a series of 7 by just about any team in here. Ooh, nearly a really nice boost from Spheroid off of that and rolling in through lane 4. Still managed to handle it and get pretty far, but he will be returned. I'm just not sure any other team shows the same level of cohesion as HGP. They always seem to be on the same page. Usually they've got somebody on pups before the other team, as they did that round, and they pick up a tag pro. Zach gets a rolling bomb to bring to regrab. Spheroid doing a little bit of juking. Can't quite read the block. Cohesion maybe not there as much on that play. Nice route from Zach32. Somehow avoids being returned by Yabujin. And he'll bring in the capture as a wall of blockers sets up to not block out that last guy in the red base. Smalley takes a nice route, but he is returned from Whiskey Jack. And it's a 1-0 lead for HGP, this time much earlier. A team who I think is excellent at playing with a lead, content to use their holds to control pup victories, and use their holds defensively, keep the other team from coming back. They play pretty smart. Spheroid's going to be out, coming through lane 4 here. A spike and a swipe will give him his second cap of the game. And he's going to head down to that bottom power-up round. He'll try to get it for Zach32, who I don't think was thinking about it until he was reminded. He is now defused. It's going to be a free tag pro for blue team up top. Nozzle will try to get a lead set up with Smalley. Scrapper not threatening the snipe, opting to take it away from blue team. They'll head right at him. Smalley going slow and steady here. Uh-oh. Whiskey Jack hot on his tail, and Smalley maneuvers his way into a spike. I'm not sure if Zach wanted to hit this corner here or what. That's a risky corner to go for. I think it would have benefited him to take his time, head down here, come up and around potentially, or take this one over here and roll through. Both nice boosts that I like. Spheroid is returned by 2, but Zach32's got a chance to be out past 2 himself. Ooh, he wanted to pick up that rolling bomb on the bottom lane, but had he given it gas, might have been able to convert that into a capture. Alright, I have to head out for a second. I will leave the game going though. There's going to be no comms here for a bit from me. Sorry, I'll be back as soon as possible. Alright, I'm back, and I got a big-ass water bottle. Looks like I missed 2 captures. Well, I don't know if we have game sounds on. We'll do a little refresh here. Huh. I feel like we still don't have them, but it's whatever. Maybe only capping sounds pop up when you're a spectator. Not hearing any bombs or... Oh, there we go. I guess we do have them. Glad I didn't miss any caps with that refreshy poo. Smalley looking to get an equalizing effort going here with this hold, but they are running out of time. This map is very hard to get reset on. Any team who takes a lead early has a good chance to finish it off. I also think it's very likely that both teams get kept flags because people struggle to get returns. Smalley with a rolling on flag, Nas on anti, Pickleball trying to pick up a solo. Smart defusal from Spirit, to be honest. Smalley, go, 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 they've got your blocks. Oh, too hesitant. They had a wall set up for him to come around at one point. They shifted it around. Ambitious. I think maybe something like that could have worked out. With everyone right in the front there. Spheroid making it look easy with these grabs. He'll try to take it low. Won't work. That left momentum getting him killed. Nas with a nice out past a couple. He is returned. Both FCs returned now. Just 2 minutes left to play. Let's take a look at who got those last captures. It's 2 caps apiece and 2 minutes of hold apiece. 3 minutes now for Spheroid. Holding his buns off. Ooh. Do you believe we should let Russ cook? Talking about Russell Wilson? Every Russ that I'm aware of kind of stinks, so I say they shouldn't cook. Westbrook stinks, Wilson stinks. Maybe the hip-hop artist is fine. I'm not a fan of his, personally. I think he's got like one good song. Spheroid maybe getting a return here on his own. He picks up a return using those team tiles well. I feel like this map, because it's so... One, it's very spacious, right? Like, kind of an ocean of space here and here. Yes, there are some elements within there, but then also there's, like, islands that an FC can use to run around with boost for them to take. I feel like it's so hard to get reset, even at the higher levels of play. I'm not surprised at all that novice teams are struggling to get resets here. I think that's a theme we'll continue to see in the next game that gets played on Rush. Alright, 30 seconds left. The prediction now coming into effect. Will both teams, neither teams, or one or the other wind up with a kept flag here? I'm very confident that AHGP will wind up with a kept flag, but will Pokeballs? With that Smalley out, I think they probably will, unless he turns it into a cap. And Zach32 wants a cap. He doesn't care about the kept flag.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, he got tiled too, but he doesn't get the kept flag. Instead, it'll just be Pokeballs. Zach really wanted the cap. He wanted to beat Spheroid in that contest of holds. Both of them will end up with 2 caps apiece, 4 pups apiece for Scrapper and Zach. 17 tags for Smoji and 14 returns, not enough to vault him to victory. Smalley with 347 hold on 10 grabs. Monster performance from him, along with his 6 returns, but not enough for a victory. Instead, it will be 4-0 HGP. HGP pitching a shutout so far. Moonbase is Rush 3, changed my view. It's way easier to get out on Moonbase, though. I think. Like, way easier. even though like it's pretty easy to fight against anti, like if you're regrab on rush, it's pretty easy to fight against the anti being played on you using those boosts and base. Maybe easy is the wrong word, but very doable. On Moonbase, like, it's very hard to play good anti on Moonbase, I think, because of how busy the back of base is. Titanic, on the other hand, I think a little more balanced than either Rush or Moonbase. Let me go ahead and end that prediction. I forgot about that. It will be just HGP. I'm going to try to give Cell MVP or VIP in channel right now. Maybe I gave it to the wrong person. I don't know. We'll see. End submission. Something went wrong. Please try again. What the fuck? Choose prediction outcome. Here we go. Oh wow. The only people who predicted picked just Pokeballs, and they'll be right, so I guess they win their back. They just win back their stuff. I'm gonna try to turn back on the competitive stat script, see if we can pick up some see if we can pick up some jerseys in this game. I'm not super optimistic about it, but we'll see. I would prefer to see the jerseys than not. Let me check out the schedule and see which team is supposed to be getting the advantage of splits. I actually don't know. I don't remember how that's supposed to go. Teams can just decide, really. It doesn't really matter. I don't think it says anything about it on the schedule. Hey, well, we still don't have any jerseys, but at least the script is on and functioning. Titanic was fun to watch in your series. You weren't expecting it to be in. Yeah, that's fair. A fair expectation, I guess. Well, I don't know. Why wouldn't you expect it to be in? It's not like that bad of a map or anything, or like that uncommon of a map. I think a lot of people like it. Sorry, let me move the scoreboard out of the way here. Hey, I got it in. Alright, I got the right person as MVP. Love to see it. Didn't like it when I played it 3 years ago. Alright, fair enough. Ooh, Dragon Ball with a nice cap early. We don't have cap sounds. That's sad. Gonna refresh. Maybe we have them now. We do! Just a much less eventful cap when there's just silence after it. But Dragon Ball did a nice job, and he'll walk in a second one. Pokeballs roaring back. They've broken the shutout pitched by HGP in the first 50 seconds of Titanic. This is their map, folks. Now it's in a 2v1 on that tag pro and base. He has an out. Just take the out. You're not gonna, I don't think you're going to win it 2v1. It turns into a 1v1. He does come away with it. Yabujin now going to get a rolling on the flag with a tag lead. Oh, Nas. This might be a cap for red team if they're not careful. A little bit sloppy play here from both sides. Nas going to be out now past 3, going low. Smoji gets the solo in the top lane, all him. I think Titanic is vastly improved by removing the team tiles, but I also understand why they're like a useful thing on this map, right? Because with there being 3 distinct lanes, this helps OD kind of maneuver back and forth for which lane they want to cover or whatever. But I think it's too powerful for defense if you're trying to get out and like to switch lanes. It can, depending on how close you are, almost eliminate this lane entirely for you. Some dangerous situations there for the red team, but they come away with a reset. Dragon Ball playing very well this game. The free agent edition looking to go. Oh, Hondro. Waiting on the boost. Walks in that return. Nice contain from him. Red team diffusing their back boost before heading offense. Dragon Ball almost gets out top, but Whiskey's got the red team boost to catch up. Scrapper going for a snipe and missing. Spheroid was nearly past Hondro. Tried to juke him with the corner, but now it's 3 ahead. And he'll try to hold for pups here, I think. Wants that rolling bomb to himself. Dragon, aware of it, wants it. Wants to stay ahead. Conflicted. He'll wind up taking the rolling bomb. Spheroid gonna turn this into a capture as blue team unable to get around the tag pro. It's gonna be 2 caps now. Circulate going flag pro and getting out. Walking it in 2-3. There was an attempted Manny over here that did not turn into anything. I think they would have been better served just keeping the rolling intact, trying to get a grab on it and heading out the other way. But hindsight's 20/20, and I love a good Manny. Gotta hit the Manny. Is the music too loud? It feels really loud to me, but I feel like it's probably fine. I like leaned really in close as I asked about that, so that kind of skews the opinions as I ask the question. Smoji's got a lane. He takes it off the back wall. Oh, can't quite turn it into a capture. Definitely would have had it if he went off here instead of off the back wall. Nearly had it despite that. Blue team trying to get this tag pro in their base. Scrapper, oh my god, flies in out of nowhere and gets it. Nas diffuses early. He gets a pass 1, but it's 2 tag pros on the red team. He's just going to wait and stay safe with this flag. Kind of slow playing his way up the field. I guess not a terrible idea. Dragon Ball's got to get out though. He has a chance to be out past 3 if he takes this bomb right. He'll wait till they pressure him. Now he takes it down off the bottom wall. Going to maneuver. Ooh, attempted to go over the top of Whiskey Jack, but Whiskey saw it. I think he like fake stuttered there, and then when he hesied, that's when Whiskey hard committed back. Had he recognized that commit and then gone low still, he would have been out. I don't think Circlet had the speed to get ahead of him there. Spheroid making moves in a dangerous situation here, but only one person putting pressure on him, so he can do those little windshield wiper jukes around the one containing ball. Now he's able to get out past that ball. Yabujin out the other way. Nas has a tag pro in the red team's base. Dragon pushing off to try to win that mid-pup. It will go to the red team, but not on flag at least. Now it's on flag for them. Dragon Ball gets the flag going the other way. It's a defusal for the blue team, but Whiskey is still out low. Nas not quite ahead. There he is. You think maybe turn the music 5 to 10% quieter? It's easy enough to do. I just made it louder for a second, my bad. I use such a small slider on the YouTube page that it's hard to control. Oh no, Dragon Ball nearly died, but it wouldn't have mattered. Yabujin was ahead. Henri anyway. And Pokeball still holding on to the lead that they developed in the early minute of this game. Dragon Ball trying to win that power up, but the 3v1 is too powerful. Nas probably wants the flag here. They do finally get it to him, and he's out low. It'll be diffused in a second, though. Oh my goodness. He hits the Manny, and it knocks Circle into the spike. Nas trying to avoid getting soloed by Spheroid. He'll take the kiss. It was a good kiss for the red team, who's now out past 2 low. They had solid anti in base. Scrapper with a nice route, but the OD's there to stop it. 3 minutes left to play as Spheroid takes a grab out low again. Hondro not ahead. Yabusha not close to flag. It doesn't matter. One of them spikes, but they pick up the return just near there. Nice juke from Dragon Ball right over the top of Whiskey Jack as he's now selling out for that back pup in a fight with Nas. Spheroid going to get that rolling uncontested. Red team looking to get the tag pro in the blue base. They will get it. Hondro stuck between a rock and a hard place. Should he get the power up? Should he defend the flag? He's unable to do either as they get out. He'll try to wrangle them here, and he does get the return. Maybe that was Smoji. Manual defuse from Spheroid sends the blue FC into a spike, and Whiskey's going to try to get out low. He can't. Spheroid's got the boost to get out high, though. And he is past just one. But the blue FC's dead. Now he's past two. Red team in crunch time here. Gotta start to turn this into something. Dragon Ball, nice snipe backwards. Dragon Ball has really impressed me with his play here on Titanic. I think he is a large part of why Pokeballs have the lead they do. He's been making very nice moves for his squad. I didn't run a prediction for this series. Oops, sorry about that. For this game, I mean. Any ideas for what the prediction should be for Game 4? I'll run one then. I guess we still have a minute 50 left. I could run one here, but people haven't been voting too much, so I'm not going to stress on it. Sphero with a nice boost out top, but Dragon Ball is there to stop him. Dragon Ball, a dangerous midfielder. Uh-oh, got forced into going for that bomb. I don't think he really wanted it. Nas with some nice moves around Sphero, but he is returned, and there's the equalizing cap. He was hanging out in a dangerous area. Limited space here on a map with, lots of space available. And now with a minute left to play, HGP are looking to put the dagger in the hearts of Pokeballs after an early lead. They've got 2 on OD. Dragon Ball is blocked out. Ooh, he goes for the block. Thought he didn't have the leverage. There's another flaccid grab, and that's the go-ahead cap for HGP. That's brutal. I think whoever was that first grabber might have been able to get out low. I think that decision to cut back was bad. It's going to be 2 tag pros. Whiskey able to steal it from the fingertips of Nas, and they get one on the other end too. And that might be all she wrote for the Pokeballs' first victory attempt. They've still got 2 more games to try, but that's a heartbreaker. Might be a big tilter. They can't wrangle this return here. Dragon Ball now breaking free up the top side of the map. If they can get this return, they've got a chance. 30 seconds left to play. They do get the return, but there's no anti being played by the blue team. Dragon Ball has a bomb to buy himself some space. He'll go right at the flag, and that'll be it. Scrabber walks in the dagger with a tiny little boat to cap it off. Whiskey looking to get the capped flag here, or maybe a cap of his own. Certainly tries to kill him. He does.
3, 2, 1.
And maybe one more cap for Spheroid? No, won't happen. Spheroid with 3 minutes and 3 seconds to hold. 2 caps, though, for Circle will lead the game. 2:47 prevent for Whiskey Jack, along with 10 returns. Scrapper, a disappointing stat line for his standards, but they do come up with a victory. Dragon Ball doing all he could to get his team to victory. Not quite enough, though. 7 returns, the lead for Blue Team, and it comes from one of their offenders. Oh, I'm sorry, that was pups. 7 pups for Nas. Nice pup job. I was looking in the wrong column. And it'll be 4-3 HGP. And what feels like it should have been a big momentum swing in favor of Pokeballs has turned the other way in the waning minutes. To have that lead early and see it slip through your fingers might be more devastating than to have continued to be shut out like they were in the first 2 games. But we'll see. Much closer on the cap differential that game than either of the other 2. So we'll see what that turns into. The series aggregate 10-3 in favor of the Harlami Globfins. I'm crying IRL. Sad face is right. Heartbreak. Should I do another prediction about whether or not I can finish approximately 48 ounces of water before the end of this series? Last time I did it, I regretted it. I severely regretted it. I guess that tells me what I need to know. I will not be doing that prediction. Alright. Who wins game 4? We're going to go HGP minus 2.5. Or Pokeballs plus 2.5. Alright, I'm actually going to do 2.0. So if HGP only wins by 2 caps, it's a push. Now we'll give no one their tokens. If they win by more than 2, whoever voted HGP wins. If Pokeballs wins or they lose by 1 cap. Nah, we'll do 2.5. 2.0 is stupid. I don't want any pushes. You have 2 minutes for game 4. Independently of the tag coin predictions, I'll run a poll here. Will Flaccid finish his big water? Yes. No. I got added somewhere. Oop. Alright, gotta turn off the comp stats script quickly. Do a little refresh here, get the game up. Change my scene. Pokey believers, get in here. Who added me? Where did you add me? What channel? Well, I'm glad this game is going better than what it sounds like some other games are going, or how it sounds like some other games are going. Pickleball doing enough to stop that equalizing cap attempt, although he's getting in the way of Dragon Ball's grab. They do finally get the grab, but it's Pickleball instead. They've got a Flag Pro and a Tag Pro lead. Pokeball's off to another early lead. Very curious goings-on in another novice game being played tonight. Maybe a DA. I don't know. I don't know what's coming. I hate to see it. Bad sportsmanship. Maybe forfeits. I don't know. A lot of things on the table here. Glad this is a competitive series, even though it's a 3-0 lead, 9-0 in standing point lead for HGP so far. Nobody playing like a dickhead. Scrapper waiting for this equalizing cap opportunity. Smalley has the space. Walks all the way back to the blue team base, and it works out. Now he's past 3. It's just Circle Jerk that he has to beat, and he's got a boost to get past him. Does the return come quickly? It does not. Circle uses the wall to get ahead, but then is returned. Smalley, a hold monster this season. And this week, oh no, walks into the spike. What a anticlimactic end to a great hold. Yabujin's got something on the bottom wall. He sees it, he goes for it, but the blue OD is simply too numerous. And they wind up getting the save. But 2 flaccid grabs have let Smalley spike himself again. Oh no. Unlucky. I think Smalley has gotten much better as a player. I don't know if that's just a this season thing, but I've been impressed with his holds. He had, if I recall, like a 5 or 6 cap game against LBT or something with like 3 minutes of hold. And he had a clutch hold earlier tonight, a good hold there too, but maybe not as practiced in the boost departments. And Zach with a really nice cap amid 2 red OD players, and that'll equalize the game. Smalley with a bomb out low. He's past 3 now, but the return not quite coming. Circle has a boost to work with and plenty of space. Oh, but he's limited on it there in the short term. Spill the tea. I'm sure you guys will hear about it soon enough. AHGP takes the lead with that one. I didn't see the hold. Sorry for no commentary there. I'm reading some things. Tough. We've got 2 games forfeited in another series by captain's agreement. After some unsavory team behavior on one side. Dragon Ball walks in a nice cap. What a capture from him to tie the game up. Dragon Ball continuing his good night as he'll try to put HGP to sleep. Like that pun? Huh? Anyone? Ooh, Smoji robbed of a tag there as his tag pro runs out. I think I said Smoji. I mixed up Smalley and Smoji. But his name's Yabujin. I'm not even saying it right. Ooh, Smalley had the perfect opportunity there to switch his block. He had one guy here that he was blocking. One guy behind him. If you're blocking them this way, it's not really any help. But if you switch the block back, this guy's momentum going against you might throw him out behind, and your FC could just walk over the top. Or your FC's just then entangled in this 1v1, and you've got a very good block here. But it'll be no caps this minute for either team. As power-ups come up, Pickleball trying to snag that tag pro on the right side. He's got the best position for it. No, Zach32 takes it away from him, and that'll be a cap for HGP right as 2 people die. Dragon Ball uses that tag pro and all 0.25 of his bump grab seconds to get a grab out here. Ooh, and a traffic jam at midfield. Sees Dragon Ball sprung free, now walking to the top boost. Pokeballs in a dangerous position here. I think that the Pokeball's defense is good, but I feel like each game they need more defense. Like, I feel like they're not maybe as coordinated at getting resets as they could be, and that's like the missing piece or something. I'm not quite sure how to phrase it, but I feel like they've got a lot of good holders and some people who can really rack up returns, but they struggle to get reset, and so both of those things are almost wasted. Smalley picks up a juke juice. Dragon Ball with a nice split, stays alive. Nearly bombed into a spike, but he will survive. Yabujin leading Dragon Ball into base. And the red team will now try to get that reset for their equalizing cap with 2.5 minutes left to play. Nice bomb from Circle. Oh no, on the other end it'll be a nub step question mark, but bad OD or whatever you want to call it. Nice capture from Zach32. He's low-key a monster as well. Nice rookie season for the man with 4 H's. Yeah, I agree. Dragon Ball looks good, and I think Zach looks good, and he was like the uncertain piece of HGP. I don't know that his like game awareness is all the way there yet. Like sometimes it takes him a couple seconds extra to like see the things that his team is going for, but he's got some really nasty holds, really good maneuvers with the flag. Smalley with a nice out pass too. 2 caps to go for Pokeballs to get their first win of the night. It won't come on this hold, but Pickleball's got a chance now. Scrapper's going to get an uncontested tag pro. Circle picked up a rolling. Yabujin picks up the rolling. This will be a tough spot for Red to get out of base here. Oh, a swipe. Nice Manny. The Manny saved it after the swipe. But Zach32 is still in a great position. Is Yabujin safe enough with the flag? He is, just long enough. 2, all caps. I just saw that message. Yeah, man. $50 seconds left. I think this is the ball game. I don't think Pokeballs wins this, but maybe. Man, Pickleball has been in position on this putt, but I don't think he's known the time. And the blue balls ahead of him have just been like rotating over and winning the putt. I've seen that happen a couple times here. Maybe it hasn't been Pickleball every time, but I think at least 2 times. Dragon Ball tries to get the nice snipe from behind, but it won't connect. Circle gives a little friendly bump to Zach32 on his way into cap, but Smoji's going to be out past 3 the other way. If Scrapper's not safe here, it could be a stat padding cap for the red team. Yabujin with a nice step back. Steps back. Making his way to the bottom boost. He's got something to do here. 11 seconds left. Maybe he'll just take the kept flag. I think he wants the cap, though. Looks nicer on the stat sheet than a kept flag, if we're being fully honest. Oh my god, he almost didn't get the kept flag either. Zach32 with a monstrous 243 hold and 4 captures. Not quite leading the game in hold per grabs, though. That will go to his teammate Scrapper80, who got a 207 hold to go with 1 cap, along with his 10 returns, leading the game. Circle jerks 17 pops and only a minute to hold, but he did pick up 4 power-ups. Pokeballs winning the power-up battle, but not winning the war, as HGP takes it 5-2. Would have been just better to diffuse directly into the spike, but a little late there. Also tough to time with momentum. I don't remember the particular play, but I will take your word for it. I have a very short-term memory in terms of Tag Pro things. Like, in terms of actually remembering the plays. The only thing I remember is the pain of a brutal loss, and that sticks with me for a lifetime. I'm dying inside. Yeah, I'm the exact same way, so, like, but I also don't like when people, like, give me advice in-game. Like, I can remember it if we're, like, on the next play, but then whatever play I'm currently making, like, I'm not focused on and it's not going to be good. So unless you're, like, okay with the scrims not being, like, fully productive because you're focused on a previous play, then I don't enjoy advice in-game. I know that's an opinion shared by a lot of people, but I do enjoy watching back VODs and being like, okay, in this situation you did this, and you can see it right here, so you don't have to recall this information. It's just directly in front of you. And this was wrong because X or Y, Z, whatever. I agree with that. Can't relate. Never make good plays in the first place. Yeah, oof. It's hard out here. That's a lie, though. You make plenty of good plays. Ooh, Khan, you changed your Twitch name. The Pokeballs and Khan. Good Twitch name. There is no chance I'm finishing this water, by the way. Who wins game 4? Pokey plus 2.5 was the leader in the clubhouse, but they lost by 3. Tough. HGP covers the spread. And here we go, game 5. Let me move the scoreboard out of the way. Go down there, look at the chat box. Oops.
3, 2, 1.
Who's winning? HGP is winning. And it hasn't been that close. Zach32 tries to maneuver through the OD, but no dice. One Flaccid and one Cap. Spheroid walks in off the top wall. Dragon Ball with an opportunity here. Oh my god, look at the moves on this man. Staying alive for an extra 5 seconds. But it doesn't turn into a cap. It's going to be a Tag Pro down low and a Juke Juice up high. We'll see who gets what. Smalley takes the nice grab. But the blocks aren't there for him. Hondro now going to be out top side. Only one OD to beat. Can he do it? Now there's 2 ahead. And it's going to be a Tag Pro for HGP down low. Smalley's got a Juke Juice, but he's Henri with it. So not being utilized yet. And the spawning ball forces Spheroid into going Flag Pro. Hondro with a clunky boost, but it keeps him staying alive. He stays alive. I'm not sure what I'm doing there. Oh, he had a lane to cut over the top of that for maybe a cap, but the return's not here anyway. This is going to be another holy game, man. We might see 2 3-minute holders. Maybe 3 3-minute holders in this game. Hope it tastes as good as it sounds. I thought you were talking about my water. Some basil tortellini in creamy Romano rosé sauce. Yum. What's inside the tortellini? It can't just be basil. Is it like pesto tortellini, or is it like a cheese of sorts? TBD. I think pesto would be good in there. Maybe some ricotta, one of my favorite cheeses. Big ricotta fan. I don't know what typically goes in tortellini. I love tortellini though. Shit's bomb. Probably ricotta, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe mix in some Parmesan into a little ricotta. Sounds delicious. Alright, I gotta drink some more of this water. I'm falling short of my hydration goals the past couple days. I gotta be more responsible and nourish my physical self. Spheroid, strong ball on that top pup. Winds up going to Scrapper Ado, who will be returned. Didn't see the spawner. Dragon Ball trying to walk in this capture, but the OD of blue team is too strong. Spheroid now gonna walk in this one. Nice job with the Tag Pro from Scrapper, realizing or recognizing there was only one ball that mattered in that moment and killing him with precision. Dragon Ball's got an out pass 2. Spheroid is ahead of him. Ooh, nice move from Dragon Ball. Unfazed. What a cap. That's a highlight, all right. Schmooved around the one man that mattered, and his defense sets up a 2-on-1 block in base for an easy walk-in capture. Now they've got to do that one more time. It's going to be tricky here as a pup sweep goes to the Harlami Globfins, but a nice stutter from Dragon Ball sends a would-be sniper flying into a spike. And Hanjo tries to maneuver around the Tag Pro lead to get that return for Dragon Ball, but it won't quite come. Now it is. And the rolling bomb of Whiskey Jack has run out, but he is still past 1, making his way now past 2 into lane 3, but Hanjo catches up. I think Dragon Ball, I don't think this is his first season. He is a veteran after a long break, but he is showing a high ceiling for future seasons here, but HGP piling on the caps in the middle minutes of this game. Pokeballs scrambling like a 3-egg omelet. Hanjo tries to make some moves happen, but nothing doing. Dragon Ball gets the return. Spheroid, nice corner, and a swipe on the boost will see Spheroid sprung free high. Stubs his toe on the boost there. Wanted to come into that top lane, I think. Oh my god. Pickleball, no. Dragon Ball got to hold on to save Pickleball from a nasty highlight. There it goes. No cap. No capper. Stop capping. I'm really... How's that song go? Stop capping. Where's Noise when you need him? How can I slip when I'm the one doing the mopping? Hanjo gets a rolling grab. Makes his way down low. Spheroid diffused. Hanjo intact. Somehow still intact. Kind of stutters off that wall. I'm not sure if that's what he was going for or not. People love trying to, like, I think take this boost to go, like, up here. Or, like, I think people really want to be able to use it in this lane, but you can't. You cannot do that. I think maybe if this was turned into a 45, that could be a cool change. But that would, like, officially complete the moon basification of this map, and sitting here would probably be too powerful compared to sitting here. So this is probably good how it is. It's going to be 2-4 though. Pokeball's still alive. They've got a chance to take some standing points here off of the top-seeded Harlami Globfins. Dragon Ball picks up that Juke Juice down low, Scrapper the Tag Pro high. Smalley takes a grab, hands off to Dragon Ball. Coming free down the bottom side of the map. It's going to be one quick return in the red base, and now they'll look to set up the sacks. Dragon Ball slow playing it, trying to maneuver. Scrapper 8-0 goes Flag Pro, and he will get free. The combo boost attempt at a snipe results in a spike, but Dragon Ball is unfazed, still alive here, holding with plenty of space. Scrapper, though, doing the same. The blue ball's closing in around Dragon Ball and finally returning him in that second lane. As power-ups come up here, a very important round. Pokeball's trying to come back here, needing 2 caps, and there are 2 Tag Pros spawning. Dragon Ball's at the top one early. The early bird gets the worm. Hanjo trying to walk into capture here. He's got the potential to push Whiskey into the Flaccid. No, Whiskey avoids the grab, but it will still be a cap. 2 Tag Pros, though, go to Harlami Globfins, which will stifle the effort of Pokeballs to bring this back, but Smalley is out past 2. Ooh, a little bit impatient on that boost. There was no rush to take it. He could have sat there, maneuvered this way a little bit, and then gone straight in as this ball over-pursued to cover off the wall. That could have been the equalizing cap for sure. Scrapper with an ambitious snipe backwards. Oh. Dragon Ball nearly had a nasty cap. Couldn't quite pivot hard enough right as Whiskey gets the return there. Very nearly a cap. He beat 3, couldn't beat 4. Now with 1 minute left to play, Pokeball's very much alive. They pick up one of the power-ups. It's going to be a Juke Juice on Dragon Ball. A lethal ball. HGP seeking out the kiss to get it to that rolling Scrapper 8-0, and they will get it. Oh, but he's double tapped. And Hondro walks in the equalizing cap with 35 seconds left to play. This could be a go-ahead run for Pokeballs if they play their cards right. Smalley juking past Scrapper. He gets out high. Spheroid got out low. Smalley with a very clutch out. That would have been a losing cap had he been returned. They just need to hold for 15 seconds and they get a standings point. That's all they need. Just hold, hold, hold. Or they could bring it in early and try to get more than that, but he spikes. They're still going to be out past 2. The dream is alive. Oh, he's got it off the left wall. He walks it in. They get the regulation win. Pokeballs do it. What a cap. Dragon Ball, 228 hold and 2 captures to go with his 2 pups. Spheroid, 2 captures on his game second 211 power-ups hold, but he did lead in power-ups, tied with Scrapper at 5. Scrapper 8-0, 18 tags over a minute to hold, a cap, 7 returns, 5 pups, not enough. Pokeballs come roaring back in game 5 to pull 3 standing points off the number 1 seed. Let's go, Pokeballs! Good shit. That's that good shit right there. That good shit. I like that shit right there. That good shit. Yes. Yes. And the cap differential moves from a 3-to-1 ratio to just underneath a 2-to-1 ratio. 19-10 on the series. It's going to be 12 standing points to HGP, 3 standing points to Pokeballs. Nice effort from Pokeballs to fight back. Nearly got a victory in Game 3, but saw their lead slip away. They do the opposite in Game 5, coming roaring back to get themselves a victory and carry some momentum into the playoffs. And that will cap off our NLTP Week 7 action here on FTV. Thank you all for watching. I don't know that there's any games still going on. I know at least 2 of them have ended. I think this one is probably the last one to finish. So I'm just going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you everybody for watching. Enjoy your newfound VIP status, Cell and Llama. Thank you for watching as frequently as you do. Well played to both teams. Specifically, Dragon Ball, I think, played outstanding tonight. Well done, Dragon. A good way to cap off his return season. But thank you all again. As I mentioned, I will see you all next time. There he is.